Welcome to Leadbetter Kids Backyard Golf, a series of videos designed to help you, the parents and the kids, play some games in the backyard, to get some ideas on some challenges, to understand a little bit more about how to do this and how to play the game, all supported by the Parent Coach, which is a little piece of parent education on our education platform, which is Leadbetter University. It's free of charge, designed to give you the basic tools that you need to complement the coaching that we do at the Academy. So check that out. Also, we've got access to YouTube and Instagram and Facebook, where all the videos are housed. So if you need anything, then please let us know. But for the time being, enjoy the videos, and we'll catch up soon. Hey, welcome back to Leadbetter Kids Backyard Golf. This is our second session for pitching. As ever, we've got a couple of games to play today. Little warm-up game, and then we'll go into the actual pitching activity. And again, we're going to do a little combination game, and we're going to start off just with a ball. Real ball is probably best for this, and a wedge of some description. Could be a 9-iron, pitching wedge, or a sand wedge. And all I want you to do is to bounce it one time on the club face. So ready, and then catch it again. Just following instructions is really important, isn't it? You can go and get that. Right, so just bounce it once and then catch it. Okay, that's the first goal. All right, and if you've done that, and you could do that one time, then you get the added privilege of going over to hole a putt. All right, so really simple, and it's just a combination game to reward you for the activity. Oh, it went in. Very good. All right, next phase. We're going to do 5. Okay, can you do 5 keepy ups? Right. And catch it. Okay, great for hand-eye coordination. Great for controlling the speed at which you do this. All right, well done you. Can you do 5? And great for watching the ball. You know, watching the ball, watching impact, really important traits. Did you just miss that again? You might be here for some time, so you might want us to do, you might want to go back to 3 instead of jump into 5. But of course, every time you accomplish a goal, then you get the privilege of going to hole a putt. Right, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, had to do 6 because I was going to miss the 5th one. And then you keep going, see what you guys can come up with. It'd be great to see this on film. There we go. All right, that probably went in. So I like the combination element of this because it always relates it to the final part of the game. And the final part of the game is getting the ball in the hole. So it's a great way to finish things off and to, you know, add a little bit of a mentality to it, and you know, a focus, if you like. And you can award yourselves points, play a game, get creative with it. It's entirely up to you. So let's move on now to the actual pitching lesson, right? And the game we're going to play today is called Catch, and I fully recommend you don't use a golf ball for this. If they get really good, then maybe at a later date, but certainly for now, we're just going to be using a tennis ball. Right, so what did we learn in the first session? Right, we learned swinging from either 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock through to 3 o'clock, and finishing pointing at your target with your right heel lifted, right hip turned, and you're in that position at the end. Okay, we're going to continue to think about that, but I'm just going to add in there what the body's doing in terms of mobility, movement, what the hips are doing specifically. So can you put that through your belt loops for me, please? So slide this through the belt loops. If the kids aren't wearing tracksuit bottoms or something, it's going to be beneficial, obviously, because it has belt loops. And then just push it all the way through. It's stuck on the zipper. Got it? Okay. Push it all the way through so that it's flush on this end. Okay, that's important, because if it sticks out too much this side, then your arms are going to hit it on the way down. So set yourself up. No, you're not going to hit yet. We're just going to do practice. Very good. Right, so you're going to swing back to 9 o'clock, and remember, it's the left arm going back to 9 o'clock. Hold it there. Right. And now this is important because the pole is attached to your hips. So I want you to think about where the pole is going. So as you swing through to 3 o'clock, watch where the pole goes. There. 3 o'clock. Okay. So be very definite about that and make sure that you help them with that. But the hips, you can see belt buckle facing the target, but you see how the pole has moved. Let's do that again. Watch the pole and now move it. There we go. great. The great thing about pitching here is that this action and motion really forms the basis of the full swing. So we'll be doing a lot of this when we talk about full swing, and actually how you begin to move the pole and the mobility in terms of the range of movement, the actual speed and the timing of the movement, okay? So we'll talk about that in context a little bit later. Right, so if you don't have one of these alignment sticks, then you can use a golf club. If you put the golf club in kind of that way, so you've got the grip on this side and the head of the club on this side, or you can find another stick, something that is relatively straight, that gets the kids feeling about how they're moving their hips, okay? So we're going to play a great game now called Catch, and we've got 3 cones, 3 different colors, the white, the orange and the green. I'm going to call which color I'm going to stand on, and he's got to pitch the ball to me and I've got to catch it. And you can make up however many points you want, play a game, just get creative with it, all right? But me calling out what he's got to do is kind of an important part of it, because then he's got to relate the length of the swing to how far he wants the ball to go. Right, let's see what we've got. Well, let's go orange. Very good. Oh no, that was a fail. Green. And we'll go white. Excellent. Very good. So we caught all 3, and keep varying it up. You can alternate obviously if you want to, because that will enhance the kids' catching skills and their mobility and their coordination, hand-eye coordination and stuff. But don't ever lose sight of what the technique is, okay? And today we're focusing on what the hips are doing, so making sure you control the length of the swing, but also you are aware of what your hips are doing, and you're turning, facing the target and holding that position at the end, okay? Hey, send me some videos. Let's see what you guys are doing in the backyard. Do that through Instagram or through Facebook. But for the time being, thanks for joining us on Leadbetter Kids Backyard Golf. We'll catch you next time. Thanks.